Naika Yacho, Naika Mithlite Kabaludu Ilii, Shawash Ili Tilkum Naika. Good morning. I'm Laney DeLoe and I live in Willamette, Oregon. I'm a member of the Confederate Tribes of Grand Ronde and I'm one of the interns here. And I'm going into my freshman year of college. I am a first-generation college student. There is resilience with our people. The Chinukwawa I can now speak, the knowledge that I hold and continue to gain. Everything comes full circle. But in my opinion, it doesn't just come full circle. We continue to improve the circle, because without our efforts, it doesn't improve. As I sat and watched Tomanowos in this internship, I watched the museum visitors come and go. Of the majority of the people I saw come and go, only a small number of them cared for Tomanowos. That the people don't learn about Tomanowos like how I have and how our community would. It hurts to know how our community would be able to heal with Tomanowos, but she lays here stagnant. At the end of Catherine's speech to the museum community 24 years ago, when the agreement was signed, she says that this is just a stepping stone for our people. I like to think of that as the full circle, that though Tomanowos lays here today, that is only for the time being, and we will continue forward. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lauren Howerton. I'm a member of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde and also an intern here at the American Museum of Natural History. Going into this internship, I wanted to be heard. I had so many things I wanted to say, and I wanted to find people who would listen. But coming into this space as a Native woman from a tribe that is smaller in size, I felt unsure of how much voice I had. I found myself wondering whether what I said truly mattered in the grand timeline of a museum such as this one. A lack of grounding wasn't the only hurdle I faced in coming here. Like Laney said, the Grand Ronde Tribe was terminated by the federal government in 1954. Stripped of their status and land, several families dispersed throughout the region and into bordering states. This included my family's ancestors, who migrated to Spokane, Washington. Termination was a painful time, and while everyone has a different story to tell, the termination of the tribe is what prevented me from being enrolled until I was 12 years old. And after a while, I felt so disconnected that I wasn't sure I could find a place for myself at Grand Ronde, even after I was enrolled. So when I found this internship, what I found was an opportunity to reconnect with my tribe through Tomanowos. Tomanowos has always been a source of healing and strength for our tribal people, and I have felt that in my time here. In the last week, I felt myself remade, as Tomanowos weaved her healing spirit into my bones and blood, seeping into all those years I lost with my tribe. By no means has this made up for what was taken, but it has begun to heal what is broken. By being with Tomanowos and advocating for her, I have felt empowered in my own identity in ways that surpass everything that I used to know.
I'm going to take a moment of personal privilege here to say that it's also certainly meant a great deal to me personally, as I had the privilege to be one of the first museum staff members who's worked directly with the Grand Ronde leaders, such as Catherine Harrison, to develop this partnership. And today I'm feeling particularly nostalgic because at the end of this week, I am stepping down from my role as director of the museum. And during this time of transition, I've done a lot of reflecting. And the work that I was part of with the Grand Ronde has been among the most meaningful of my career and of my time at the museum, and I so appreciate it, including the chance this morning to meet new people and to continue to imagine the future of this partnership.
During the breakfast, I think that the best part about the breakfast was when the interns spoke. They were incredible. To see them and listen to them and kind of hear their background and then what they felt about being an intern, they were incredible.